Hey guys, this is Victoriatarot Oracle. I am making my first official video. I'm very excited about it. Normally, my readings have always been done in the past where I type out an extremely long and thorough explanation and interpretation of your reading. And a lot of my clients seem to enjoy that. However, I know there's a whole other clientele out there that loves to see videos, that loves to go on YouTube, that preferred a more interactive type of experience, a more personalized one. However, it is difficult to do a personalized reading when it's general like this, where I just cover the signs, you know, Aries to Pisces, or whether I'm going to make a video where I do earth, fire, air, and water. It's something that, unfortunately, it's a very general message. And that's something I've struggled with for a while about wanting to make videos. So what I want to do then is do things a little differently. I think I'll make some videos as well and go through and do the daily horoscopes for each sign, and also talk about how you're feeling and how your special person is feeling and what's going on with that. Especially if you are in separation or having some issues. That's kind of the area where I really excel and that I really enjoy working with people with, is bringing people back together. So my readings go way beyond just telling you what's up. I am going to give you some serious detailed advice here. It may not always be as that detailed in the videos, because everybody's situation is a little different. But if you book a personal reading with me, we can do that. I'm going to do my best to do it here anyhow. So, I mean, if it comes through, it comes through. I got to tell you, I like to say it how it is. Okay. So guys, let's see. So first of all, what I wanted to do in this video, just as an intro and just for us all to get to know each other a little bit, for you to see what my style is like, I thought a really interesting way to do this reading would be, I'm going to ask Spirit to give us 3 cards here in this What's the Tea Oracle, which I recently purchased from Fire Witch Tarot. I find it to be pretty interesting, very up-to-date, modern. It has a lot of stuff in it that will be a little bit more specific and particular to viewers' personal situations, okay? Because, you know, it's hard to talk about text messaging or cock blocking or third party or somebody's being a total jerk just with the tarot, which we will be using because that's my baby. But these give us a little bit more of a general idea of what the situation is. So what I would like to do is pick out 3 cards. The 3 cards that I pick out, I'm going to clarify. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to clarify 3 different situations. In these situations, if one of them resonates with you, it's going to be more than just 1 card. I'm going to do a little tiny mini for each of them. If you feel like one of these messages is like, oh shit, that's for me, then you should stay tuned and watch the rest of the video. If not, then that means that this reading isn't for you. Everybody has a different situation. I'm going to do it by sign. Some other time I will make another video, but for this one, I want to try this out and see how you guys feel. Let me know in the comments what you think. I haven't seen many readings online that do it this way, so let's test it out and see how it goes. I feel like some of you watching this are just gonna be like, okay, this is for me. And then others of you are gonna be like, no, this doesn't relate for me. And then you can go move on to something else, because we want you to get what you need, right? Okay. So we're gonna start with the What's the Tea? Please tell us, for the viewers that are here right now, who needs to hear what? What's the deal? Give me the top 3 situations going on for our viewers. Three cards max, please. 3 cards max. It's hot today. Sweating. All right, let's do that. Oh, and then we got 2 more. Okay. That came out quite so easy. Okay. Drama starter. Uninterested. dodging bullets, blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected by haters. Interesting enough, and this does happen sometimes, a lot of these are kind of connected, so they could more than one card can resonate with you, and you may want to look at more than one of them, or some of them may mesh together somehow. I find that when I'm clarifying the cards. So first scenario here is for those of you that are dealing with some type of situation where there's a drama starter. I don't want to jump ahead before clarifying the cards, but I do get the feeling that this drama starter may be you. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm just saying that sometimes people can interpret emotions as being dramatic. So there are guys out there, and this goes both ways. Sometimes I say guys because I feel like a lot of my viewers are feminine energies. So if I say that, I apologize. It could go either way. It could, the energies can be reversed. But in my personal experience, and I do have a lot of experience in this area, sometimes people can interpret your emotions as being dramatic. And those are the people that are a little bit more closed off, emotionally unavailable. So it doesn't necessarily mean that by society standards you are a dramatic human being. It just means that somebody out there is being a baby, and they think you're dramatic for just, being mature and talking about your feelings because they are immature. So that's one situation. We have uninterested here. So this could be you or your person. Somebody here is not showing interest. It could be that they genuinely are not interested in you, or it could be that they're playing a role. I mean, we can see here in the image that it's the female that's kind of being resistant here. So we'll find out what that's about. And then we have dodging bullets, blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected by haters. So, this message could be all one message, but let's play it out and see how it goes, okay? I might have moments of silence, and that's just, me thinking, analyzing, and solving this mystery of what Spirit is trying to tell me. And sometimes Spirit gets really annoyed with me because I jump the gun and I assume that I know what they're saying, and then a card will pop out and say, Tori, backtrack, you got ahead of yourself. And then I will tell you when that happens. It happens. It does, believe it or not. Okay, so drama starter. I want to get one card here from the tarot that can give us just a little more clarity on the situation before I pull out my tiny little clarifiers, which I love and are unbelievably accurate every single time. I don't know how that happens. It's not even particularly my favorite aesthetically, this deck, but it's pretty, I mean, it is right on. It scares me. Anyhow, all right, drama starters here. What are we dealing with here with drama starter? Give me something useful. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, there's a lot of energy going into this. So, drama starter. Somebody is there's a lot of energy going into something. A lot of emotions, work, energy. Maybe someone found out something and they're livid about it, and they're just exploding into outer space, and they have no control over their emotions and actions right now. And they're being kind of, a little bit, I don't want to say immature, but just led by our emotions, which we are all guilty of, like, frequently. So, let's see. Eight of Pentacles, drama starter. Can you please clarify for me? Eight of Pentacles, drama starter. Thank you. Okay. Something is occurring here that was unfair and unjust. Something got in your way. Something got in the way of your happily ever after. And you're pissed. You're pissed. I'm not seeing any kind of third party necessarily, but of course we can see that when we do the extended reading. But I feel as if somebody here, you were working towards a goal, And then just some kind of injustice took place and put a huge damper in your plans. And this is making you kind of nuts and angry and upset. What else are we dealing with another, are we dealing with the court that's here? Or are we dealing with somebody in their lives that's bringing drama into their lives, Spirit? Too many cards. Come on, just give me one. Give me one clarifier here. Give me a good one, because this is going to be the last one before I go into the actual reading. Thank you. Five of Cups. Oh my God, so much emotion here. You know, guys, I don't want to take up too much time on this one, especially for those watching this video and this doesn't necessarily resonate with them. So, you know, if this does resonate with you, you'll know. Drama is not something that you're going to sit there and say, I wonder if my life is dramatic right now. I'm pretty sure you know the answer to that question, black or white. So if that's the case with you, we'll get to that, okay? All right. Let's move on to the uninterested oracle card here. Let's get a general message here. Light Seers Tarot. Really like this deck. And it's pretty funny. The illustrations leave a lot of room for interpretation because every tarot deck is different, and the energy and the illustrations and the symbolism, the iconography, they're all kind of change the message from one tarot deck to the other. And I find that this tarot deck gives us a lot to work with. It gives us a lot of information per card. Spirit, something uninterested. What's going on? Who's uninterested? I feel like if there's somebody here is uninterested, and the reason that they are not putting their energy towards the connection is because they've been very confused in the past, okay? Or they may still be confused right now. We don't know if this is past or current energy, but there was a sense of confusion here. This confusion, maybe the relationship had a lot of back and forth, breakup, makeup, breakup, makeup, great sex, bad sex, this person, that person, family issues, third party, whatever. Things kept coming up and this relationship kept getting interrupted. So somebody here is kind of tired of it. This doesn't necessarily mean that they don't have feelings for you. They could just really just not be interested, or you may not have feelings for someone, but they're just not interested in coming forward. They may be kind of dodging your advances or ignoring you somehow. You feel kind of left out. Yeah, someone is kind of walking away. Someone is moving in another direction and wanting to start a brand new start for themselves. Okay, we got, yeah, so this is definitely about romance. We're dealing with a connection here. So much sadness. This makes me sad. I hate this. A lot of sleepless nights, nightmares, dreams, or maybe not even, they may not even be nightmares. It could just be dreams of you reconciling with this individual, and then you wake up and you see that it didn't actually happen, which is one of the most disappointing feelings, especially when you're dreaming vividly and you know, it seems so real, and then you wake up and you're like, oh man, it's not real, it didn't happen, I'm right back where I started. You know, that's that kind of feeling going on here. So I would say for those of you that are in separation, and you're feeling, you specifically, the watcher here, and again, like I said, I'm not going to keep reiterating this, but the roles can be reversed. You can switch them. It could be the other person that is reaching out to you, and you are, you know, being defensive because you don't want to repeat old patterns again. You're not interested in doing that. You've had enough. But I'm just going to leave it at that. But for this, for the way that, for purposes that I'm going to interpret this, I'm going to use it as, yeah, you've been kind of left out a little bit, and you're hurt. That this person is moving on. It's like a slap in the face. This card, dodging bullets, blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected by haters. You know, you may have had an issue and you may have kind of lost your way a little bit, in the sense that you may have acted out in a way that you normally don't. And I feel like perhaps all three of these are tying in together here. I feel like drama starter, Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you made an impulsive, you did something impulsive, whether verbally, you know, you said something that you wouldn't normally say. You insulted somebody, or you regret saying something that was really below the belt, or they said it and then you reacted, even, you know, you just responded in this manner. And then the other person is taking it as you being extremely dramatic. You had every right to be hurt, because I think that this person led you to believe that you guys were going to, you know, really, that you guys were very serious and that you had a long-term future ahead of you. You were deceived. You're heartbroken here. I feel like this is the same person here. Five of Cups and Nine of Swords. You're upset because, you know, your lover has kind of turned their back on you. It's like you feel like, you know, you're the one that did this. And then I react, and then you freak out and disappear. Like, you're the fire starter, not me. Even though I may have reacted badly, what's up? Like, you have to understand that what you did was warranted my response. And it could just be the other person, they're trying to cop out. So they're trying to put it on you, put the blame on you for being, you know, overly emotional or dramatic, or reading the relationship wrong, or that, you know, you misconstrued where this relationship was going, something like that. Dodging bullets. Let's see what's going on here. I didn't leave enough room for myself, but that's fine. Dodging bullets. Who's dodging the bullets? Did you dodge a bullet? Should you just let this person go? Okay, so I feel like you are, I feel like this is your person's energy. Again, remember, they can, this can be reversed. The roles can be switched. I feel like one person here, the other, and most likely, is the one that's dodging the bullets. They don't want to be a part of this negativity. And please look at my fingers here, negativity. I don't want you for a second to think that you know, are toxic or negative. This individual is childish and immature, okay? So they view anything as any kind of mature conversation, any kind of back talking, any kind of argument, any kind of expression of feelings or emotions as being drama, or being like, oh my God, I dodged a bullet. This person is so toxic. They're crazy. Like, why are they texting me? Like, they have that kind of mentality. And a lot of people do this, especially the masculine, the runner in the twin flame connection, because of their emotional unavailability, because of either their PTSD, their triggers, you know, things that happened to them in the past that makes them less able to show their feelings and emotions as the rest of us would, you know. So again, they feel like they are dodging a bullet by staying away from you, and you're over here kind of just waiting for a response or some kind of something. You're just kind of like, okay, I did this, you did that, now what? You're just waiting. And then this person is, you know, look at him. I think this is, yeah, this is imagery from like the Matrix, which, believe it or not, I have not seen, and I really should. I might do it tonight. Anyhow, Matrix here, situation. This guy's doing the, what is it called? Oh my God, I've been in pandemic world for so long, isolated, that I don't even remember the word. Limbo? No. The rumba? I don't even remember what it's called. What is it when you go under the rope or the bar? It's like they do it in the tiki Hawaii parties. Gosh, that is crazy that I don't remember that right now. I'm kind of embarrassed. The hula? I don't know. Please write it in the comments. I don't remember. Okay, that's neither here nor there. We have so yeah, current situation. Douchebag Central over here is basically like, yeah, she's crazy. Like, I dodged a bullet, and you're over here kind of still having hope because, I feel like they gave you some kind of assurance that this was a real deal here, a real thing. So this immaturity where they don't want to face their problems, they don't want to talk it out, and they're just kind of running away or being dramatic, like blocking you, or I don't know, going out with the guys and taking a picture with a girl and posting it on their social media just to bother you. It doesn't have to be that. I'm just, as an example, doing, just childish stuff. You're kind of like, okay, I kind of exploded. I also reacted, but I was just in the moment. Now I'm chilling. Like, let's figure this out. What do you have for me? 4 of Cups, dodging bullets, judgment. Yeah, so this is you waiting for, this is you waiting for an answer, some kind of finale here or conclusion. You are getting real tired and impatient of waiting. This person is being kind of immature. They're acting like a kid. So you know what? In this type of situation, the first thing I want to say is you're the one dodging the bullet. Okay? They are the drama starter. Because drama doesn't necessarily mean that you're vocally acting like a nut. They're being childish. Okay? They're being a clown. They have a lot of room left for growth and maturity. I don't care what age they are. They could be 20, they could be 55. The honest to God truth here, guys, they may be thinking I'm dodging a bullet, but guess what? You are dodging the bullet. Now, if you remember at the beginning of this reading, I said I was going to go through each one and then do whatever, but it turned out, and Spirit made this very kind of obvious and clear to me when I was looking at the cards, the imagery, and the symbolism, that this is all connected. So I apologize to those in the beginning when I said I was going to do this, but Spirit went another way. This is all one message, and this happens sometimes when I've done this. So in this particular case, this message is for those of you out there that are dealing with this situation. That's what's going on. It's all one. Okay, so let's kind of see what's in store, okay? Future-wise. What you can, let me pick a good Lenormand deck here. I feel like this one has a lot of spunk to it, so I'm going to go with this. Okay. You know what? Before I do this, Lenormand, I'm just going to pull a couple cards to see how your person feels about you in general. Okay? Let's see. How does your person feel about you right now in general? Besides the fact that, of course, because when somebody is emotionally unavailable and they are, trying to act cool, like look at this guy with his sunglasses and his, whatever. He's compensating for his lack of, he's trying to compensate the emotions that are boiling up inside them. They're just constant avoidance. So what I see here is that they have obviously turned their back on you. We have here with the, I love this deck, with the Page of Pentacles, but in the reverse, which means that, here we have them facing forward, the traditional conventional tarot way of interpreting the Page of Pentacles, but we have it here backwards. We're looking at his butt, we're looking at the horse's butt. It's like, he's just, your person is just wants to avoid the situation at all costs and distract themselves by doing something else. I feel like they're trying to you know, go out with the guys, or avoid it until it like hits them suddenly. Right now, it still seems a little early for them to start feeling the regret. I feel like right this moment, they're still in that state of mind where they're like, okay, dodged a bullet, you know, girls can be so dramatic. And then what happens is a few weeks go by, or you go out with a couple of girls and they're just total bimbos, or not anything of any caliber like what, you know, you were bringing to the table. And then that's when the regret starts to sink in, okay? And we'll learn more about that when I just do the Lenormand spread to see if he even gets to that point. But, you know, it looks like, I mean, it's usually the case. It's always the case, guys. It is always the case. If you just sit back and if you don't do anything, I don't care how long it is, they always come back. 9 out of 10 times, guys. 9 out of 10 times, promise you. And this is kind of what I do when I do relationship coaching, is I can't emphasize the importance of this. In a world right now where there's so many options and meeting people is like such an easy thing to do. And what I mean is, you know, these apps that they have online and stuff, you know, guys are getting things real easy these days. They don't have to do very much. They used to, now they don't. So you have to stand out. I'm not saying like, oh, you have to change yourself in order to appease a man. No, but I'm saying if you want someone, you like someone, you have to understand the way society is right now. You need to stand out somehow. If you were dramatic, you did something that you were just, you know, whatever, you said something bad or you did something, you can redeem yourself. How do you redeem yourself? Not by apologizing, by disappearing off the face of the earth and showing that you are nonchalant and you don't give a crap about this person. And that is always 9 out of 10 what drives these people crazy. Women, we fall in love more when we're around someone that we enjoy and love, and we want to grow with them. We want to be around them all the time. Men, on the other hand, and I've seen this quote a lot actually. Look at us, we're looking at Heart here, just staring at me while I'm giving you this, I don't know, coaching lesson here. You know, this is saying, hey, listen to Victoria, what she's saying right now. For some of you out there listening right now, this might all just really be ringing true, and this is kind of reinforcing that for you. Anyhow, what I was saying is 9 out of 10 times these people come back because men or the divine masculine, okay, has quite an ego, okay, and they also have emotional unavailability, which is all jumbled together, and then you get this matrix person that's, you know, dodging bullets. So best way to his heart is to say, I know my worth. So what? I messed up once. Good luck with everyone else. Go. Have fun. Let him go out there on his own. Let him learn. Men don't learn by you talking to them and telling them. They don't learn with you saying, you don't know my worth. If you're putting up quotes on your social media and then they're looking at it and you're writing something like, you know, I know my worth or something like that, that translates as to, you know, others or your divine masculine, the runner in the situation, twin flame, that you are not worth, you know, you do not have a lot of worth that you need to publicize it so much. You know what I'm saying? The more you act like you're not upset, you're you know, you're doing fine. They get like curious because they think they hurt you, obviously. And then when they see you're not hurt, that is like a stab into their soul. Their ego gets all fired up and they're like, wait a minute, I thought this person wanted me. Because regardless, at the end of the day, even though they're sitting here saying, I blocked out this negativity, this craziness, it makes them feel good. They like to show off and tell the guys or their friends that, you know, yeah, she wants me, but, you know, she was crazy, so I left. This happens all the time. I hear it all the time when guys are together and, you know, they talk to each other. This goes for both, actually, genders, or any gender or non-gender. I don't know I don't know what's going on these days. So it doesn't really matter. I mean, regardless, the person will feel that emptiness. They'll feel your energy kind of pulling away from them, and then they want to come back. And that's when they start to truly value you. This isn't always healthy. You know, you have to use your best judgment. I'm not saying, you know, for someone did something real shady, just really forget them and move on. There's no need to post anything online. There's no need to even think about it. But if you feel like this person, you know, there is something there and that they just need a little push towards maturity, and they have the capability of perhaps maturing and making this connection something that's reciprocated, then that's what you need to do. No words, just action. Okay, your divine masculine and your twin flame connection is not concerned with what you have to say, because they don't learn by being told what needs to happen. They learn through experience. Okay, the more you're chasing and using your words and saying things, whether it's a declaration of I don't care about you anymore or I'm madly in love with you, these two equal the same thing, and it registers the same in the other person's mind. It still shows that you're into it. You want to seem friendly, nonchalant, and all right, well, good luck to you, and you know, I genuinely, you know, wish you well. Show no emotion, no, you know, why did you do this to me, or fine, good luck. That's not good either, guys. Writing them and saying, well, good luck finding someone like me. No, that won't work either. That's not going to make them be like, oh, good, you know, they're right, I made a mistake. No, it's going to make them think, okay, well, thanks. But if you show no reaction, you show that you are unaffected. I mean, unaffected. Do you know what? That's the word, unaffected. No emotion, no anger, no happiness, nothing. Just as if this didn't even faze you. That jolts them back into reality. And that's when the avoidance and the walls come down. So let's see what's going on with this. Potential future outcome. Future outcomes are never set in stone. They don't resonate for everybody. And information, luck, okay. Let's look here. Okay, still I feel like maybe, yeah, you know, everything that I just said, I feel like this is kind of, not to sound, I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but it sounds like this is, I don't have anything else, nothing else, Spirit? Anything? Is that it? Okay. I feel like this is reiterating or kind of giving some credence to what I was just explaining in my rant. Guys, honestly, you know, I get the feeling here that you may get some news, and I don't feel like it's pleasant news, okay, that is going to make you realize that this person really wasn't worth it. And at the end of the day, guys, I'm telling you, you're the one. You're the one that dodged the bullet. This Matrix guy, Keanu Reeves. It's you. I think you did the right thing to do is to move away from this person. And you know what? It's a win-win. Why? Because two things can happen, right? The first is that you move on, you dodged a bullet, and you got real lucky that you didn't get more wrapped up in this mess. And you win because you come out, you know, of this mess. The second thing that could possibly happen is that you move on, and then this person, okay, comes to the realization that they miss you, or that, you know, maybe they judge the situation harshly. I mean, it's a win-win either way. So I really recommend just taking a time out. If this is something that happened recently, I want to say in the past week or two, it's very imperative that you keep your space and your distance, and let things cool down a little bit. Okay, let the emotions, let the feelings, let the words, everything reside. If this is something that happened a long time ago, you know, then I think we're going more towards option A, that you really, you know, you did dodge that bullet. So Okay. All right, guys. I really enjoyed doing this with you. Sometimes my comments can come off, or my readings can come off a little bit kind of really like I'm leaning one way or the other. I do my best to try to come off neutral, but when I see things, I have to say my opinions, and it can be kind of harsh, harsh or sarcastic at times. And if that's the case, then I'm not really the reader for you. But some of you may enjoy a little bit of, I don't know, sarcasm or, you know, emotion here. I'm an emotional, expressive person. I can't help it. It's the way I am. And if you are too, then yeah, we can work well together. Okay, guys. All right. Take care.